Today I'm going to play Firewatch on Xbox One. I have to remember how to play. Definitely need climbing rope. Because I played this when it first came out on Xbox One in like 2016 or whenever it was. I don't need cassette. I need pitons. But I always like this game because it's basically not going to take my wedding ring. Haha. Because it just reminds me of Idaho. This game might as well be in Idaho, but it's in like northwestern Wyoming or something. Because this looks like Idaho. It looks like I can go 15 miles out of my town and there's mountains exactly like this. And in fact, I've been to a Firewatch, a fire lookout tower. Because here in stupid Podunk, Idaho, we still have things like this. There's a lot less than there used to be. Because there used to be thousands. Now there's, I think, just dozens that are still functional in the U.S. And I think most of them are in the Northeast. But Idaho still has a few. But ours isn't like... Because, see, this is a tower. We do have some like that, but the one that I went to, basically it was just on a rocky outcropping on a mountain peak. They built a little shack up on top of it. And people live up there all summer long. And people can drive up to it and visit, and they have like all sorts of stuff. But so Firewatch always kind of, it felt, I don't know, I felt a connection to it. Wow, this game still has performance problems. Because it just reminds me of going to the mountains. It reminds me of Idaho. I know a lot of people were sort of disappointed with it because of, it has the performance problems. Like it's hitching and frame rate tripping all over itself. And a lot of people didn't like that the story kind of tricks you into thinking that it's going to be this weird supernatural thing, and then it kind of comes crashing down to reality. And people were disappointed with that. Except I loved that. I think that's what I like most about it, is that it's firmly rooted in reality. Turtle. But when you get to that point of the game and like everything kind of gets solved kind of too conveniently and everybody else is all like, we hate this. I was like, I love this. That's realistic. This is a game that's easy to get all the achievements and trophies on. I don't know if it has a platinum on in PlayStation. Definitely has 1,000 points on Xbox. That's all I care about. Go to hell, turtle! But this game just, I like the story. I love the relationship between you and the other watchtower across the valley. I really like the visuals. When I was a kid, my parents would, because like, you know, the parks and stuff that are at lakes and reservoirs, and there's campgrounds and boat ramps and all that stuff. Well, usually the government that owns those, they hire third-party companies to maintain them. So you bid on it and say, oh, we'll mow the lawns and take the garbage and do all this for, you know, however much a month. So my parents would do that. They would bid on it, and they would get, that was their jobs during the summer, is taking care of a couple different recreation parks. When I was a little kid, like, I don't know, from about 5 until I was 10 or 12. So all summer, 3 or 4 days a week, we would go to these couple of different parks, and Of course, my sister and I couldn't really help. We couldn't do much except go pick up trash. But so we just played and ran around out in the wilderness. And it was really fun. I had a really great childhood. I don't know that my sister would say that she had a great childhood running around out in the woods and stuff like that, but she's a weirdo, so who cares? I think people probably you expect like, oh, you're a video gamer and you like anime and you will do all this stuff. You're a dork, you're a nerd. You wouldn't like outdoorsy manly stuff, but I totally do. Big tree. Part of the reason why I wanted to do this is because I recorded 4 different like shooters that were really intense and crazy all in a row, and I wanted to break them apart and not just have shooters every day. I thought we needed some happy fun times. I'm gonna break my ankles. Ah, my ankles! This was Eric vs. 365, where I'm playing a different game every day for a year. Be sure to check out psxboxindies.com for daily blogs about the games we're playing and the videos we're making. Thanks for watching.